Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing this makeup look right here using only all my favorite products from 2022. I didn't really get a chance to do my favorites of 2022 makeup products and beauty products and all the other things that I like to do in the beginning of every year, but I figured why not do a video using all the products that I used consistently last year. So in today's video, that is what we are going to be doing. So if you guys are interested in this type of video and you guys will love to see all of my favorite products in 2022, then please continue watching. I am coming on to this. I have nothing on my face right now except moisturizer. I didn't even do my brows because I want to show you guys like how I even do my brows, how I was doing my brows. Not even how, just like what products I was using. I need to put something on my lips because my lips feel just really dry. I ended up putting all of my products in like this one bin right here. I'm just gonna be grabbing things out as I'm going. I really tried to narrow it down to the products that I consistently used. Like I'm talking products that I used on my everyday, my glam days. So it took me some time to kind of get that all together. I obviously didn't get to do a video with all of like my favorites of 2022. I'm still debating on doing that, but it's already almost the end of January. I'm gonna use the Milani SPF. This one is my favorite. You guys already know, I'm already like out. I'm just gonna grab, oh my God. You guys, my lips are tingling, burning. This one is an SPF and a primer together. I just really love how this like sits on my skin with my foundation. I kind of feel like it gives it like a little bit of a dewiness like look to it too. You guys, my lips are burning. I use my Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Plump Lip Gloss, and you guys, I don't even know why I put this on my lips. It's burning, like my lips are getting pink. So I'm gonna start with my brows. I ended up, this actually has been sitting in my collection, you guys, for a very long time. I don't know how long, but a very long time. And I started using it actually in the middle of last year just because I needed something really quick to clean under my brows instead of like going in with concealer, especially on my everyday makeup. And this one is kind of like a contour. This side is like a darker medium shade. This one is a more lighter. So I just started using this one right here, which is the lighter shade. And what I would do is just kind of like go right under my brows. The only thing I don't like about this product is it is kind of like thick, but it does blend in good. I just don't know if it's because I started using it like really late in the game and I've had it forever. And I'm just gonna go in with this brush right here. And what I do is just kind of like clean up the brows with it. Oh, my lips stopped tingling. That kind of hurt. I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal True Match concealer, and I'm just going to do a little dab right here and just kind of use that to clean up my base. For my eyebrows, you guys, I went back and forth between the Foolproof brow powder from Benefit and then also the NYX Lift and Snatch. This one right here though, I used a lot at the end of the year. I don't know what it was. I just really liked how my brows looked with it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just start doing like little hair strokes with it. I love it that it's like, it's one of those products that you can really like just take your like time with, but you don't have to put too much time in. I love that it makes the eyebrows just look very natural, like hair-like strokes. I'm still not with the whole feathery brows look. I just can't seem to get that look down. But I feel like this one right here has really just changed up my eyebrows a little bit. Once I feel like my eyebrow has like enough little hair-like strokes, I just kind of go in with a brush and kind of like lighten up the harsh lines. And that's really all I've been doing. I sometimes go back to it when I'm doing like the rest of my makeup, but for right now, that's fine. Sometimes I start with my eyes first, but I think I'm gonna start with my face. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Putty Primer. This one I used a lot during last year. I feel like I used it so much because I really was trying to hide a lot of my pores, especially like this area. Just love like the finish of it. I just started liking it so much last year, so I had to put this in the video. So I love this stuff. I also feel like I kind of color corrected a lot, and I always went in with my Neutrogena color correct in the color peach. And this one here, I just kind of used a lot under my dark circles just to kind of cover up the redness going on around my nose. And I just kind of let that sit for a little bit just to kind of get tacky, and then I start to like blend it into the skin. So I'm gonna blend it in. So the foundation that I used a lot last year, I kind of have like a mixture of a lot of foundations, but the one that I used a lot was the One Size Turn Up the Base BB cream. This one right here was my favorite one, just because of the finish and just how full coverage it was, especially on my like real glam days. I really enjoyed this product a lot. I don't feel like it was a little too matte for my likings. A lot of foundations that I get always tend to be too matte. This one really didn't do that for me. This one really, I'm just gonna put some in all the areas that I need it. I try not to over apply the product so that way it doesn't look too heavy on the skin. I'm gonna go on with the sponge and kind of just press it in. The concealer that I loved a lot was the Dior Forever Skin Concealer. This one is in the shade 3WO. I actually went to Sephora a week ago, or a few days ago actually, and I was trying to get a lighter shade because this one is just very close to my skin tone. I like this one and I'm always going to use it for my everyday, but I wanted something that was a little bit more brighter. So I went and the girl told me that they pulled all of them from the shelf because they are reformulating their formula. They're making it like more clean, I guess you would say, which is good, but I was sad because I really wanted to get a lighter one. So I am going to call later tonight to see if they have it, because if they have it, I'm gonna shoot over there to Sephora, go pick it up. But I just kind of let that kind of dry a little bit under the eyes. Once I feel like I got it pretty tacky, I'm just gonna blend that in. I feel like the trick with like a lot of makeup products and stuff is blending. I may sometimes look like I'm speeding through this process, you guys, but I'm sitting here literally like blending forever. For bronzer, you guys, I was using my Milk bronzer for the longest time in my e.l.f. one, and for some reason I just always went back to this one. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toast. This one's just always going to be like my favorite one. I love it. I feel like it just fits my skin tone color. Maybe I'll dive into a different product, but for now, I like this product. So I'm gonna go in and just blend this in. And for my under eyes, to set them, I went in a lot with the Charlotte Tilbury powder. I know a lot of people don't like this like to use under their eyes. A lot of people feel like it just, and this is a powder puff. A lot of people felt like this was a little too heavy for under their eyes. I like it for under my eyes, but I can understand why people, you know, probably don't like this for an under eye setting. I just feel like for me, it just locked in the concealer and it just really made my under eyes just look really flawless, and that's kind of what I was going for. But I do notice too that the powder puffer can sometimes like lay on very heavy product. So if you don't like that, you can go in with a brush and just grab some product with the brush and then just lay it on your face. A lot of people do it that way. I just started liking it with this last year. Like this was my method. This was like my go-to. Maybe it'll change. I'm honestly like diving into a lot of powders lately, just kind of like, because I feel like powders are what really make the face look so flawless. A lot of people feel like it's foundations and concealers, and I feel like that too, but I feel like powder like just brings the whole thing looking really flawless and airbrushed. So you kind of want to like look around for like your favorite powder and just what really works for your skin. Speaking of powders, I fell in love with the One Size powder from Patrick Star. This one was my favorite one. I used it all the time, especially on days where I didn't wear a lot of makeup. I just needed a little something to cover some blemishes. This one did it for me. I've already hit pan, like I'm hitting pan on it. But it's lasted me such a long time, and I just kind of like dab it into the skin in areas that I didn't set. This is just kind of like setting all of that product in. I really like the way it sets my makeup. Overall, just like one of my favorite powders. My two bronzers that I went back and forth with was the Laguna bronzer from NARS. And I went in with this one a lot, and then I also went in with the Milani suntan. So suntan is really like, as you guys can probably tell, it's a very cool tone, but still gives some warmth to the skin. And then the Laguna one is very warm. So it just really depends on the look I'm going for. If I'm like going for like everyday natural, I go in with this one. You can go in either or. I like both, but today I think I'm gonna mix them. Today I'm just gonna go in with the Milani one. I can't believe how long this product has lasted me. Like just a little bit, because since I already kind of bronzed up my face, I don't need like a whole lot of bronzer. And I'm like not even gonna touch up here, to be honest, because I feel like I kind of already bronzed it up with the cream. And if I do that, I'm just really going to make it look too muddy, because I naturally have like a tan up here. So I gotta be really careful with that. And I'm going to bronze my nose up as well. The same bronzer from Milani. So for blush, I did go in a lot last year with the e.l.f. Bright Pink, and I really did love this blush. I feel like it really lasted me such a long time. I haven't even hit pan with how much like I've used it. And the sad thing about it is like I can't find it anymore at Walmart. This is where I picked it up and I can't find it. I even tried to order it on e.l.f. and I couldn't find it. So I've just been using this one a lot, but obviously it was one of my favorites. I just always just kind of dragged it up. I feel like pink blush was kind of like the thing, and it's crazy because I remember like knowing like pink was just not gonna work for me just because of my skin tone, but it actually did, which I was pretty surprised. Like I actually liked how it made my makeup look. So a palette that I reached for a lot last year was the Morphe 9R Metal Bronze Metal palette, and then the 9T Neutral Territory. So because I used both of them a lot, I think I'm gonna use both of them for today's video. I'm gonna go in with this color right here, which is a more taupey brown color. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. And I'm just going, love the fact that it has a mirror. And I'm just going to apply it right here. I'm gonna grab like a flat brush, and I'm just going to grab this like shimmery shade right here. I sometimes went with the shimmery one or the bone one. Today I feel like a shimmer, so I'm just gonna go in with this and just kind of apply it here. And then I also go in with this brown shade right here with a more dense brush, and I just like pack that in the corners right here. Okay, just like that, just kind of giving it like more of a a deeper look. I'm just gonna do the same on the other eye. Okay, and then I also grabbed that same brown shade that I used to deepen up the crease, and I just kind of packed that really close to my waterline. I'm gonna go in with this Makeup by Mario brown liner. You guys, I've had this for a whole year, and this is how small I got it. I've even tried to pick this up at Sephora and it's sold out. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna curl my lashes. I just want my lashes to be more popped when I put my mascara on. I'm gonna go in with my Essence mascara. This mascara was my favorite mascara last year. I'm gonna go back in with the lashes and stuff, but I need to do my lips because I feel naked. I did go in a lot with a lot of different lip liners. So I really did like the Murillo Twins Beauty Creations. I used this one a lot, and then I also used the NYX Line Loud, which is supposed to be like a more longer lasting lip liner. And then I also used the LA Girl in the color Gingerbread. I have this one a lot too. But I think the overall lip color that I used so much last year, and I have to use it, is the, oh my God, it's already like, I need to sharpen this, but it's the LA Girl in the color Sugar Spice. This one just is a pretty like pinkish, nudish shade. And I just love it on my skin tone. I feel like it goes with like a lot of my lipsticks. I just love this lipstick, this lip liner. And I also love the Milani Pleasure lipstick. This one was my favorite one. It was a really pretty nude. Like this nude lipstick was like my go-to lipstick. For my under eyes, whenever I was feeling like I wanted just a brighter under eye, I went in a lot with this Essence Brighten It Up in the color Banana. I feel like the banana shade just really looks good under like my skin tone, and it really did what it's supposed to. Like it brightened up my under eyes. It just really gave my under eye that extra pop that I needed under my eyes, especially when I have like really long days and I needed a little wake me up. I would put it in my purse and just kind of like take it with me. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but I can. For my brows, I'm gonna go in with this Milk Gel in the color Diesel. This one was my favorite one to set my eyebrows with. And for a little bit of highlight, I would always just mix this. Like I would just go in with this blush duo from Wet n Wild. And I'll just kind of like mix it and just give me a little dew to my skin, and then I would just grab a little bit with my finger, the highlighter part, and I would just dab it in. I also added this lipstick color too. This one is from Milani in the color Lavish something. I don't know. It's 01. I will link it below. This one is also like my favorite. These two Milani lipsticks. Chef's kiss. I love them so much. I was gonna apply like some lashes, you guys, but to be really honest with you, I am not really applying lashes lately. I just been liking my makeup without them, and if I do like, you know, more to the eyes, I can get away with just like applying some mascara, but I haven't really been applying lashes. But if I do apply lashes, it's always like the Ardell Wispies. Those ones are my favorite. Then I am going to use my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. This one has been one of my favorites. I need to get a new one too. So I'm gonna just spray this. But all right guys, that is it. This is my makeup look using all of my favorite products in 2022. A lot of these products I probably will be carrying over to this year because I have fallen in love with them so much. I feel like I really stuck to a lot of products that I loved last year. I feel like I didn't really do a whole lot of like diving into different products, mostly foundations. I feel like I always do, just because I always love me a good foundation. But I really feel like I stuck to the same things. So these are all the products that I loved last year that I like reached for all the time, that I had on my makeup to go bag all the time. So, and even the makeup look that I would normally always do. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so every time I upload a video, you guys are notified. And I will see you guys on the next video pretty soon. Bye guys.